And you had a chance to coach him in your coaching days with Denver.
And he's one of the best guys I've ever coached.
Brian Williams working on Roberts.
And there's that quickness inside. I think if they continue to explore that matchup, I don't think that Roberts has the quickness to stay with Brian Williams.
And the Pistons have it again.
Kind of a line drive shot that time by Garnett. Not much arc on that one.
Nice soft touch shown by Brian Williams as he gets just his 6th point of this game. But Garnett picks up his first point since the first quarter. And Minnesota back out in front by 1. 51-50, approaching the halfway mark of the 3rd quarter. Joe Dumars, the leading scorer. Will he get more? And won't get the roll. Brian Williams there with a nice rebound and a foul. So Brian Williams beginning to make his presence felt. He's got 8 points.
Alvin Gentry says 2 points is close enough. I'm going with my big fella.
Garnett having a good game along with those 14 points, 8 rebounds, and 7 assists. Williams with a turnaround on Roberts. Wanted a foul and didn't get it.
9th in the league at 86%.
Now was a chance to get Minnesota within 2, but they trail by 3. Brian Williams backing in on Hammonds, and what quickness showed by B-Dub, as they call it.
Yeah, we're at that point in the game when we're going to see the Stars start taking the shots. A half-court trap by Minnesota to get the ball out of Grant Hill's hands.
Hunter finds Williams with a double pump. Brian Williams is there to jam it home. Brian Williams has come up with some key big buckets for Detroit.
4 players on the right-hand side of the basket fighting for the rebound. Tommy Hammonds was all alone when he came up with the loose ball.
T-Wolves getting some kind bounces. Remember the kind bounce on the free throw line that Hammonds had, and then they get the ball there. Able to convert into a field goal. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Brian Williams forces his way in again.
Well, you like to see that. Brian Williams missed the wide open jumper, but has the confidence to come back and take another tough shot.
The lead is 3. Here we go. Hunter to inbound, and he's got Grant Hill. Picked up by Garnett. Now they switch off, and Mitchell is on Hill. Hill driving to the bucket off the glass. Brian Williams there for the board, and he's fouled. So Williams will go to the line with 26 seconds left. Brian Williams shooting 72% from the line. And the first one is down.
Just like Tommy Hammonds on the other end, Dan, he's one of those veteran players that when the game is on the line is really a better free throw shooter than he is during the regular season.
Trying to give Detroit a 2-point lead with 26 seconds left. And he's got both. 89-87. 25 seconds left. Minnesota by 2. We're in overtime. Grant Hill to the bucket. Followed by Brian Williams. Slams it home, and we're tied at 100.
At the last minute, he pulls off. Maybe he just couldn't get there.
So it's in the hands again of Grant Hill. Down low to Brian Williams. Fadeaway jumper is good. And the Pistons within 2, 111-109. Approaching the minute mark, Brian Williams has 22 points. And again, he waits till 5 seconds are left before he starts his drive. Kicks it out to Garnett, and Garnett wins it. Up, still 1.2 left. 115, 113. But from young superstar to the other 21-year-old. Marbury to Garnett. Garnett hits on it. 26 for him and 26 for Marbury. So the two 21-year-olds matched at 26 points apiece. Grant Hill lobbing it in, and they never got their hands on it. Finally, this one is in the books. In 2 overtimes, the Minnesota Timberwolves snap a 3-game losing streak and knock off the Detroit Pistons 115 to 113.